Rusty Rails, Rail Fanning Adventure.
If you had a good trip on the ghost train, make some noise! As you exit.
On October 13th, 2023, which just so happened to be a Friday, we headed to the Ghost Train Halloween Festival at Tweetsie Railroad and rode the Ghost Train.
Some noise for the ghost train!
Now, during the Ghost Train, there will be some strobe lights, flashing fireworks, and other surprises. I will put a warning up before any of that happens.
If you had a good time on your ghost train trip, make some noise! Oh yeah, we definitely lost a few on that. I hope everyone made it back in one piece.
Now that the Ghost Train is in town, let's get on board.
Please move all the way to the back of the train car and quickly take a seat. And please fill up all the available seats. The sooner we get you seated, the sooner we'll begin our journey. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Tweetsie Railroad's Ghost Train. Tonight, we're for a special treat. These particular fall nights will I'm one of the conductors and your guide for this experience. Our engineer is the venerable Tweetsie. Before we begin our journey, take a few simple precautions. Do not stand or move around the cars while the ghost train is in motion. Smoking and vaping is not permitted on the train. Keep your head and hands inside the cars at all times. Maybe you won't lose them. And keeping your head inside the cars will help prevent getting a painful singe in your eye. And don't get too friendly with the other passengers. And this night, anyone may fall prey to the evil that lurks in the darkness, transformed into a werewolf. Right, Casey Bones?
Right, Mr. Conductor. Now, the werewolf hunters riding with you may offer some protection from these evil creatures. Now, the fireman and I will do our best to make sure you have a safe journey. As long as the train keeps moving, well, we should be in no danger.
Hello everyone. I did a little nighttime hike on a trail. Sadly it started pouring down rain. So I'm trying to find my car. What? Are you okay?
All aboard the ghost train. This is your last chance to change your mind. Casey Bones, let's ride.
Everyone went to the ghost train. It might be the last time you see my
The conductor and I commend you on your bravery in leaving this safe haven to the dangers of the unknown. Now, the werewolves avoid towns. They prefer the cover of darkness, as in the forests you'll be passing through.
We've reached the point of no return. Ghost train will soon leave the land of humans. There's no going back. Full stream ahead, Casey Bones. Don't stop for any reason. By the whistle of the ghost train. The scent of fresh blood on board. The werewolf is half man, half animal. Clever feet, incredible skill. Power, fitness. Genius and relentless hunter with an insatiable appetite for human flesh. Did I just see one there in the woods?
Yes, we just saw something up ahead. There's some sort of hairy animals are running across the track. I'd better slow down and take a look.
No, Casey. I wouldn't slow down if I were you.
They're rushing toward the engine. Watch out! Oh, he grabbed one of the firemen.
I told you not to slow down, Casey. I suggest you push the throttle as far as it'll go. human flesh, there'll be no stopping you.
Mr. Confessor, I know it's dangerous, but we just gotta stop at the mining town and warn poor old Aunt Izzy. She's all alone in that storehouse, and she don't stand a chance against them werewolves.
Oh, very well, Tweetsie. But for the sake of our passengers, don't stay for a second longer than necessary.
Alright, hunters, spread out. Search the premises. If you see a werewolf, you know what to do. Now let's make this quick, alright?
What are y'all doing ruining this peaceful night? Need to read the sign that says closed.
Izzy, don't you know that the town is under lockdown tonight?
It ain't safe to be out tonight.
I didn't hear about no lockdown. I just been out here cleaning.
Izzy, I'm afraid that we have werewolves out again. What's here to tell you should go ahead and lock up before you get yourself hurt, alright?
I think I'll be okay while I can hear from myself.
Well, that thing?
Sorry, sir. Yes, sir. Listen, now's not the time for jokes, okay? These people on board the train are in danger, and so are you. So for the last time, get inside, lock yourself up before you get yourself hurt.
Alright, I'll consider that when I see one of them werewolves.
Suit yourself. Hey, behind me! Protect the passengers! Come on out! We gotta go!
Passengers, take your seats. Casey Bones? Now, creatures have totally exploded. And who knows what they have in mind?
werewolves almost blew up the train. Now the locomotive's damaged. We're gonna have to stop for repairs.
Casey, not a good idea. Remember what happened the last time we stopped?
Listen, if we don't fix this locomotive, we'll never get these passengers back to town.
All right, but be quick. The werewolves are right behind us and gaining fast. Oh, goody! It seems we've reached the safety of the fort. Werewolf hunters, patrol the area. Casey Bones makes the necessary repairs.
All right, you heard the man. Tanner, get inside, see if there's any survivors. Everyone else, spread out, be ready for anything. Looks like those werewolves already made it here. I don't want there to be any more surprises, too. Alpha, what we got? All clear. Bravo. How about y'all? All right, hunters, take a breather. Folks on the train, you guys have nothing to worry about. Everything's under control. Let's just hope that Casey Bones is about done making those repairs over there. Ah! Hey, that's Tanner. Get inside. Go, go, go. Wait a minute. Where'd those werewolves go?
I'll be darned. Something scared them werewolves
Ready for
away.
anything?
I could have done that.
Looks like return to your seats. I warned you not to stop, Casey Bones. Get out of here as fast as you can. now seen the savagery of the werewolf. I hope no one on this train had contact with any of those murderous animals. Check yourself for the symptoms of a werewolf's bite. Are you starting to feel a little furry? Are you foaming at the mouth? What about the passengers around you? Are they starting to look appetizing?
Mr. Conductor, here's an idea. There's a silver mine just ahead. Now the hunters can load some silver ore in their guns because, as we all know, a silver bullet is about the only thing that can stop them dad-burned werewolves.
Yeah, that just might work. Unless those monstrous creatures get there first.
Too late, and it looks like they still have some of that dynamite left over. Everybody hold on!
Please be calm, ladies and gentlemen. Everything is perfectly under control. However, apparently some of our passengers weren't very lucky tonight. It was their fate to become what they had feared most. Now, they joined the ranks of werewolves. You may now exit to the rear of your train car. Good night, and good luck.
Thanks for watching. I hope you liked what you saw. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. And ring the notification bell to be notified about my future uploads.